So the modernity people said, oh God, they used words like love, but actually it was just a fig leaf for their dogmas. And how did they prove it? That's what they said. Oh, you're talking about love? Well, love 1500 years ago might mean you love Christ, so you commit a crusade. Right? Or love might mean you love the emperor, so you butcher people, but you're calling it love. And so basically, Voltaire, right, David Hume, right, each in their own way basically said, this is ridiculous. There is no objective, real thing called love. That's a social contrivance, right? There is no eternal Tao. Human beings make it up anew in every generation. That was half right and half wrong. There is an eternal Tao. Eros is real, love is real, and love evolves. The eternal Tao is it's such a deep thing. The eternal Tao is the evolving Tao. The eternal Dharma is the evolving Dharma. So on the one hand, and this is how we reclaim the field of value. It's love is real. What does love mean? Love means this desire for deeper contact and greater wholeness. That's the Eros equation. Eros means, and I'll talk about Eros means the experience of radical aliveness, seeking, desiring ever deeper contact and ever greater wholeness. That's the Eros equation in this book, First Principles and First Values, right? So that Eros equation applied 2,000 years ago. It applied 10,000 years ago. It
And it
applied
will apply in a million years.
and apply in a million years, right? It applies to subatomic particles becoming an atom, right? Macromolecules intensifying their intimacy, as Stuart Kaufman describes it, and then becoming a cell, right? Single cellular, right? Cells that are actually threatened in their existence, and they have this massive, what we might call an oxygen crisis, which then causes them to generate a new emergent of intimacy, which is actually multicellular life, right? But all the way up and all the way down, the same Eros formula applies. So Eros is real. And the reason I use the word Eros and not love, which was your question, is because when we think about love, we think about love as a mere human social construction. It's a
That's
word
why
that,
I defined love.
right?
I've shared it before, but that's why I defined love.
Yeah, beautiful. Exactly. Which is why I defined Eros. Beautiful, my brother. Right? Beautiful. So what we're saying is love is real. It's not just a social construction. It's not just as Skinner writes in his book, Beyond Freedom and Dignity, which became the hidden Bible of the MIT Media Lab, where he writes a chapter on values and he says love is basically just a positive reinforcer. Right? It's a social construction which gives you positive reinforcement. No. Love is absolutely real. Love is ultimate reality. Love is Eros, right? Eros is not mere human sentiment. Eros is the heart of existence itself.